guys, my name is Nate Scott, and in this video I'm going to be covering 3 red flag behaviors to keep an eye out for before getting into a serious relationship with a guy. It's really easy in the early initial stages of a relationship to overlook some bad behaviors in someone because during that honeymoon phase you're just completely obsessed with the guy and you want to spend all of your waking time with him and you think that he's just perfect. But if you don't keep an eye out for some of these warning signs in the beginning, down the road they could lead into a bigger problem. Okay guys, so the first behavioral red flag to keep an eye out for is jealousy. You're pushing me out with your jealousy. In a healthy relationship, there's a balance between time that you spend with yourself, time that you spend with your boyfriend, and time that you spend with other important people in your life like friends and family. And if you find that your boyfriend is constantly jealous of you spending your time with anyone or pursuing anything outside of the relationship, that's something that you need to be very afraid of. Red flag number 2, guys, is negativity. We all know those people who are glass half empty kind of people. They walk into a room and they can just kill the best mood of any party because of how negative they are. They're not fun to have as friends, they're not fun to have as family members, they're not fun to have as coworkers, and they're especially not good to have as boyfriends. When you start to get really serious with a guy and you spend more time with him and you're sleeping over with each other and maybe you even end up living with each other, you will start to feel that negative energy that they carry around seep into your life, whether it's other relationships with people or the way that you feel at work or your self-esteem. It'll take a toll on you. So rather than spending all of your time with a guy who is constantly negative, always complains about everything, and blames other people and situations for his feelings, spend time with someone who is positive and who focuses on the good things that are happening and builds you up. That's the kind of guy that you want to surround yourself with. The third behavioral red flag to keep an eye out for is poor communication. When things start to get serious with a guy, having good communication is going to be key. Relationships take a ton of time and energy, and oftentimes you need to be flexible and work through situations that come up. I have an example of poor communication from a guy that I was in a serious relationship with a couple of years ago. I could always tell when something was bothering my boyfriend because he would avoid talking to me face to face. He would get very angry very easily and very snappy with me, but he would never want to talk about it face to face. I would always receive a text message from him when I was at work. Now I'm at work getting a text message about a problem that we should have just talked about last night face to face when we were together. You don't want to try to address relationship issues over text message during the workday. Romantic relationships can be some of the most fulfilling, wonderful things in the world, but they are in no way, shape, or form easy. You'll go through good and bad times together, and having a strong communication between the two of you is going to be key for working through problems that come up. So if you're starting to notice that a guy that you're getting serious with is constantly jealous, negative, or isn't a good communicator, then keep an eye out for it, and if it becomes a trend, you're going to need to address it with him before things get really serious. If you don't address it, those type of problems tend to lead to bigger issues down the road. If you guys have any stories to share about dating a guy who was constantly negative or jealous of your other relationships or was a terrible communicator, I'd love for you to share your stories below in the comment or like this video.